Yeah, so this video is titled Skateboarding, the Financial Death Trap. I see skaters and you know, the things they do, and I'm not sure of the ratio, but there's going to be people who are doing it for different reasons. Some just want to get the bill paid, some peer pressure, some people want to push themselves, some people want the gratification or the respect of others, yeah, and there's multiple reasons, yeah, but which one of them reasons really are logical and positive, I don't know. You know, which one of those reasons are going to come with a good outcome? You think to yourself the things I mentioned, and think to yourself, what could you benefit from? Yeah, that may be beneficial to you. Fine, do it. See where that goes, no problem. Not saying it ain't, not saying it is. But personally, when it comes to skateboarding, I think personally, the fun you get from staying within your capabilities, not only the fun you get from staying in your capabilities, but also the progression. You know, if you've got a broken leg, can't skate tomorrow. Yeah, that's one side of it. But if you skate within your capabilities, yeah, you're gonna be fulfilled. Even if you don't even do a trick, you know. Someday, I think it was, I may post a video soon, but I did hardly anything. Yeah, and I was happy with that. That's another thing I've noticed. Those skaters who get angry and do all type of aggressive things, the reason they're unhappy and aggressive is because they're not trying to please themselves. They're pleasing everyone else but themselves. Yeah? And yeah, you do get some exceptional skaters who can just do these things easily, but I think they kept within their means up until this time. You know what I mean? It's when you come outside of your means with the intentions and agendas that ain't really going to benefit, you're going to not progress, you're going to get angry, yeah, things are going to get not too clever. So it boggles me, it bothers me, you know, when and the handrail as well, stairs, handrail stairs, nah mate, never gonna happen for me. May ollie some stairs one day, who knows, you know, when the ollie, I know, cause the thing is with the ollie is a great trick up a curb, great trick off a curb, great trick on the flatland, but to have real control over the ollie is the next thing. When you can, like, I see a guy on YouTube, and this guy, I really liked his skating, I thought he was really talented, but he had this talent which wasn't obvious to see. And it's funny because when I first saw Tom Penny, I was like, what's the big deal? You know what I mean? But it's when you understand what they're doing, yeah, then you realise how talented they are. And this guy, he was ollieing, but he was ollieing into this kind of transition that was really steep, yeah. Meaning, if you was to go up it, you would have to lift up your front, yeah. And how he was ollieing in and into it, on paper, in front of the majority who are gonna be giving judgment of his skating, will not think anything of what they just saw, right? Let me just I'm gonna have to deal with this later, mate. Yeah, so they wouldn't have thought anything of what they saw, but trust me, it's a very difficult trick. It's a very difficult trick to have a lot of control over an ollie. It's the basics, the beginning, you know, the easier stuff is basically getting the board off the ground. The front usually goes first, and then eventually you get the board level. And then hopefully you can get the board optimized where the front is lower than the back. Apparently that's optimal in some cases, yeah, I agree. Yeah, but to actually be able to have control. Have you seen that Niger Ollie into the pool? Yeah, that's complete control. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Or like, because basically as he's going up, he's having basically control over what happens while he's in the air, where us guys at our level, we only have control until we're in the air, or myself anyway. At the moment, I only really have control once I'm in the air. Yes, I have a little bit of control, but not much. That's going to take some time and possibly some strength as well, because I probably would need to have comfort in getting higher. I could get higher. I could probably ollie a lot higher than I ollie, but I will never try and ollie as high as I can ollie. Do you see what I'm saying? Because that's all my resources. What am I going to do after that? Do you know what I mean? You may think basically, I mean, I could think the same way and do that 100 times, yeah, or I don't know how many times for 30 minutes an hour, but I'm not going to feel fulfilled. You are not going to feel fulfilled. No one's going to feel fulfilled. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why in the Bible, so the back is higher than the front. That apparently is the optimal ollie, and I have to do that 100 times, yeah, or I don't know how many times for 30 minutes an hour, but I'm not going to feel fulfilled. You are not going to feel fulfilled. No one's going to feel fulfilled. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why in the Bible, the best thing I got from the Bible, not that I'm a promoter of the Bible, but I must say, the two things I've got, I'll only mention one as it's important, is do what you can. I'll only mention one as it's important, is do what you can. Yeah, and I also want to say Matt, the fella, let me check his name. He's got a funky second name. Diggy D. Daiji. Sorry, my reading is horrendous. Anyway, Matt Daiji, I think he's very gifted, man. He doesn't seem to think he's gifted after 10 years of skating. I'm not sure how after he's been skating in 10 years, but I think, to be honest with young people, I mean, I knew a guy called Otis from Northwest London. That guy was a gnarly fucking skater, regular foot skater like that, and skate anything, Bridget, yeah. And he told me he skated for 4 years, but the thing is, he more or less had the keys to Bay 66, which you may have heard of, which is one of the most popular skate parks in England, I think. I'm not sure, back in my day anyway, 90s. Hold on, disturbance again, give it some time. Do you want me to pause? Should I pause it, or? Let me pause it, hold on, mate. Being amongst and dealing with the worst is the worst. There's no way around it. That's the colour. If you want blue, it's spelled B-L-U-E. You get blue paint. You know what I'm saying? You want green, you get green paint. This is how it's spelled. Anyhow, yeah, I believe like he was only skating 4 years, but he had the keys to like base. When I say he had the keys to Bay 66, he lived there more or less. He lived not far from there, and basically Bay 66 you could skate 24/7, not 24/7, but he was affiliated in there. You know what I mean? Like, so I think if you have the ability to skate all day every day, 4 years may be cool. But I've only recently started skating in the rain, so years back in the days, there were so many. I'm in England. I mean, like, we're talking like 50% of the time it's raining. Back then, not so much now, I think, due to climate change. I have a vegan burger, yeah? But basically, yeah, that's the deal with that. So, where am I and what am I talking about after this bumble-ass disturbance? Hold on. Yeah, so basically, I actually saw my brother, Chris Sens, take his son to the skate park, and all there was people under the age of about 18 I would say, and they was just so talented. And we all know, like the old heads, we know basically, one, as time goes on, things become easier because we've basically done the work for you. All you got to do is implement it. We created it, you know what I'm saying? Two, the information is free. Social media, do you know what I mean? and you could just type in whatever you want to learn. So you have that advantage, and I'm not saying a way to say like stick out my tongue out and pull my finger at you and shake my batty. I'm just saying what I believe is true. And sometimes I just probably not that articulate in saying it. You know what I mean? So yeah, give it time. You know what I mean? But anyway, I think that's about it, yeah. I want to show you the guy who I was talking about with the Ollie, and this Matt Diggy fella, Diggy off. I don't know how to spell it, say it, whatever you spell it. Here we go.
I'd almost say go a little slower. Nah, because you want to get into it.
Sick.
Is that one truck in? That's why I said go. I mean, that's a.
I was well happy with that, man. I would like to be able to do that. The thing is, it's funny because that's all skill. There's no real. It's not that attractive, you know. But just to be able to do it is attractive to me, and that's not usually how I resonate with things. Usually, I like to my visuals to be pleased, and the guy actually shows you how good he is, because it is still kind of pleasing. It shouldn't be. So he's rather talented is what I'm saying. If you watch him on this video, you see the name there. Yeah, you may like his style, you may not. I think he's yeah, very gifted, because he's organic as well, you know. And that's why, you know, if you're organic, you will reach places other people that are not organic will not be able to reach. Yeah, that's the only path to that destination.
Scary one to do the whole thing, because you gotta like risk the clip up here. Funny because you can hear it.
First one I mean, so.
It's pretty steep. It's not a joke.
You know what I mean? I think that's awesome, personally. I think that was it.
It's definitely the steepness that's a problem. You really only have about a foot to get in.
That'll do it, man. I think that was mega.
That probably was the best one.
Yeah, innit?
I like that one.
See it there?
Really cool. Yeah.
Alright, we're out. Hey, watch him, watch him. Well, I'm not gonna try and find the parts that I found appealing, but I think seeing how good he is, I think he was performing at a 7 at his standard, or maybe less. I'm not sure, because I can just see he's gifted. You know what I mean? And it's good to see he's goofy. Respect. Easy.
It's a 97, we go forward bound.